and welcome to the Oversight Global's The Energy of Gratitude series, where all month long we are deep diving into the practice of gratitude, a super quick, super easy, highly beneficial tool that you can use for positivity and success. My name is Angelique Kapoor. I am your series host, as well as the founder of Oversight Global. We are an organization that addresses the consciousness crisis in the world by advocating for awareness and consciousness. We strive to educate and empower individuals and businesses to be aware of and strive to fulfill their fullest potential and uniquely contribute to the world. Today, I am super excited to welcome our guest, Kendria Johnson. She began public speaking in 2013 as a supplemental income for her teaching. Working with teachers in the American Federation of Teachers gave her the boldness to position herself as a teacher trainer and educational consultant. Now, within this organization, she has trained hundreds of teachers, which gave her the title of a teacher training teachers. She has held numerous workshops for adults and students. Recently, Kendria has rekindled public speaking and hosting events that develop her business and help teachers manage their classroom and their personal lives. She moved to the United Arab Emirates in 2015, hoping to get a break from the stress-filled life that consumes teachers in public school education. She is now ready to give back her 20 years of knowledge to someone else. I quote Kendria saying that she began to hate her job, something that she used to love so much began to drain the life force from her soul. She had to do something different. For the sake of her health, she made a drastic move. In August 2022, Kendria released her new book, Teacher of the Year, which is an introduction to her Teach for Life mentor program. This program will revolutionize the world of burnout for teachers. It is a comprehensive program that develops stress management and life adaptation skills that specifically are designed for teachers by a teacher. So Kendria, thank you so much for being here. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. Thank you.
Of course. So let's go ahead and jump right into exploring and talking about gratitude. So, what have you? What are your thoughts on gratitude? How do you define gratitude for yourself?
Oh my gosh, it's almost like water. You know how they say water is good for you, and water is like, we are made of 70% water, so that's why water is such a good vital part of your health. I believe gratitude is extremely important to your mental and physical health. I do. I think that your mind, your body, and your spirit and everything else goes where your mind goes. And if you train your mind to do what you want, the universe bends to your will. Now with gratitude, if I say to you, and I know this is a fact, but if I say to you that, one positive thought drowns out 5 negative thoughts, and you believe that, then you will start to believe that if I say something positive, then I can change the, trajectory of my mindset, or I can change the brain activity in my mind. But if I say to you the opposite, see how it works? If I say, you can say one negative thing will drown out every positive thing that you have, or 5 times, then you will believe whatever I say, and you will act on whatever I say. So that's how powerful gratitude is. When you're thankful for the things that you have, and you focus on the things that you have, and you focus on what's good in your life, then the bad stuff seems to kind of just disappear, and you don't really focus on it as much, right? But complaining and gratitude are the same thing. They're exact same thing. If you think about it, they are the exact same thing. Complaints are just negative forms of things that you're not thankful for.
Yes, no, I love that. That's so powerful. Such a powerful insight and definition of gratitude. And I love how you compared it to water. Like, we cannot live without water. So, again, you can't live without gratitude. It's the foundation of so much, like you said. The mind is a powerful thing, and that gratitude is really the foundation of your beliefs. So that's amazing. So let's go ahead and explore how you have found gratitude affects you and your life. In your introduction, we talked about how you've been a teacher and how you got to a place where it started to suck your soul. So did you utilize gratitude to kind of get you from that place to where you are now?
Well, I attribute the burnout, the teacher burnout, that's clearly real. I think we all know that is a real thing. that I was going through as drowning, pretty much. I was drowning in this sea of stress. And it was starting to manifest in my body. Well, gratitude was the way to pull myself out and stay afloat. It was just the beginning, though, and it was the only thing that I needed to do. But it was the first thing that I needed to do, because I had to keep remembering how I got there. How did I get here? How did I get to this point where I'm just listless. I can't figure out, day to day whether or not I even want to do this. There's nothing worse than having something you have to do 40 hours a week. I want you to add that up. 40 hours a week, you're doing something that you don't like. No one wants to live like that.
Right.
No one wants to live like that. But I started slowly with the gratitude journal that most people should be keeping. If they're not keeping, please try. Try. If you just once a week, just try to write down things that you're grateful for. But at least with that part of it, I could climb my way out of some of the hard things that was happening around me, and then I could stay afloat. Then from that space, I could think clearly about what I wanted to do. Because once you figure out, okay, I'm thankful for this. This is how I got here. I'm glad that I went through this so I can learn that. Now, this is where I think I want to go. But you don't get to that space when your mind is full of junk that's going on, stress, and how to take care of this person, that person, the kids, yourself, your mother, the bills, somebody else's bills, those kinds of things. When you have all of those things in your mind, you don't clear it out enough to be able to think clearly about the things that are important to you. So writing things down. Today I'm just grateful that I got some sleep. And you look back on it. Watch this. When you look back on it, when I look back on my journal from 10 years ago, I'm like, I don't even know how I made it. No wonder my hair was falling out. My hair was falling out.
No, I love that, and thank you for sharing your journey. I mean, I've talked to a few people now during this series, and there's a common denominator in where everybody says that their healing journey, their transformational journey started with gratitude. Again, it's a practice that's so simple. It doesn't cost anything, and you don't need to learn how to do it. We all know how to be grateful and show appreciation, but it's something that we just overlook, that we just forget about. But it's something that is so brings so much transformation and benefits to us. It's amazing how that's really the foundation of us creating a change and creating some transformation in our lives.
Yeah, you're moving the needle.
Yeah, exactly.
The needle that's kind of like pushing you to the pressure point. That almost like releases that pressure and moves the needle back the other way. So kind of releases some of the pressure that you're under and the things that you feel like you cannot conquer. I was really struggling to make it out of the bed every day, wasn't I? I'm so thankful I don't have to do that anymore. I'm thankful that I don't even have that issue anymore, right? But you don't get there overnight.
Yes.
So don't beat yourself up if you do it 1 week and then forget 6 weeks and then I need to write that down again. It's a journey. It's a process like everything else. It's almost like it's retraining your mind.
Yeah.
You're retraining your mindset.
Definitely. I love how you mentioned that if you forget to do it or don't do it for a number of days, don't get down on yourself. It's really starting to create a habit, but it's going to take effort. And if you slip up once or twice, it's not a big deal. So I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on how you feel gratitude should be regarded in the world, especially considering that we just all went through a worldwide pandemic the last couple of years, and can we use gratitude to kind of move forward and kind of start to deal with what is now becoming our reality of kind of living in a world with a new disease that's everywhere.
Yeah, well, we're back to normal, right? We're almost going back to the way things were before. And there's some things I don't want to go back to.
Right.
I honestly don't. There's certain things about, being in my own space, learning how to check in with me and having that mind space that I had before because I was working here. This was my office. And I kind of like remembering, how to have that balance between this is my work, and then that other room is my real life.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. Even though I'm in the same space, it forced me to mentally compartmentalize first off, and second, put boundaries up. There is boundaries that I have discovered since the pandemic that give me peace. You talk about gratitude, and you pair that with putting boundaries around the piece that you are creating for yourself. Because once you create that space where I'm thankful for this and I'm thankful for that, and I can't wait to see my life grow in this direction, once you get that, you want to protect it. You want to put a fence around it. And the pandemic, you had no choice. But second, I don't want to go back to a place where everybody can call me whenever they want to. Or, where I can't stay home. Like tomorrow, we probably will be at home tomorrow because there's going to be a weather day. Yay. But we can work from home now. So those are things that we took for granted before. I know there's the things that I took for granted befole that I like, okay, can we have more of that, please? That time I used to have in the morning before I got online, oh my God, I'm like, I want that every day. Now I find myself building that in my calendar, right? And writing in my journal before I go to school. And before I go, start my lessons for the day, I write down because I make the girls write, so I have to write too. But yeah, so yeah, if it's like being thankful is just like anything else. You are what you speak. So if you're speaking, especially if you're writing it down, but also something about audibly saying out loud, ooh, I'm thankful that, gas prices are going down. Ooh, I'm thankful that, there's no traffic on the street. When you say it out loud, you're attracting more of what you want. You attract more of what those things that you speak. And I love writing it down, but sometimes if I'm busy, I will get in my car like, oh, that's right. I am so thankful today that I am adorable. I'm having a great hair day today. I'm having a great hair day today. It's doing exactly what I wanted to do. And things like that. And then I find myself automatically in a good mood.
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes, definitely.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I love that. So, you've given us such great knowledge and insight so far. So, we want to know more about you. So tell us more about you, what you do, the things that you have coming up.
Well, I'm still a teacher during the day, and then at night I coach and mentor other teachers through those rough patches and do some of the techniques that we just discussed as far as, speaking what you want into your existence and writing down some things that you're really, really good at, things that you're thankful for. So this is a daily practice for me. It's not only a daily practice, but it's a daily reminder because I have to talk to other people about this very thing. So I do it, right? That holds me accountable for doing it. So I can't skip 6 weeks like I used to. I have to be able to do this and behave and to smile and mean it. I don't want to smile and fake it. I want to smile and mean it. Right. So I do that. And then I have clients that come from me to me for 3 reasons. There's either that teacher that's just like me. They were just like me. They're tired, exhausted, but they love what they do and they don't want to quit. Then I have that teacher that's kind of like going through the motions. They're just listless. They're robots. They don't even know why they're doing it. It's a job, and or that teacher that is 1 foot out and 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 foot in. He or she cannot figure out whether or not this is their last year or their best year. Can't figure it out. So I help walk them through those steps. And so that is my job at night. And then during the day, of course, I teach math and science to little girls. And I love that because they give me a run for my money. Those kids will keep you young. They keep me young all the time. They keep me on my toes day in, day out. But I love exactly what I do. I'm living my dream. And to me, it's not work. It's not even work. It's not even work. I just like talking to people. So tell me, what is it that you don't like about your job? Because my job as a positive coach, mindset coach, is to stay positive for them. And to get them to see the good in what they do and to get them to see why. How did you get here? Because that's I became the solution that I needed to get out of burnout. I became that solution for someone else. So I needed that help. I needed someone to ask me those questions, those tough questions. What do you really want in this career of teaching? What did you expect it to be like? And how can you get back to that place that it makes you happy?
Yes.
And it all starts with the power of what you say, what you speak, and how you think. So I help teachers get to that space. And that's just a little bit about what I do professionally. Now, personally, I'm a mother and a grandmother. I take care of my mom. I wrote a book. I'm an author. And with these earnings and these winnings, my goal is to just take care of my mother's house and, do silly things like that, like take care of my family and things like crazy stuff like that. Maybe go on a few trips here and there. Maybe hit up Italy on my way to the United States to go and see my mother. But Yes, I don't want to be a millionaire so I can be a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire so I can make other people millionaires.
I love that. So tell us how people can connect or follow you.
Oh, yes. Easy. It's www.iamkendria.com. And all of my handles are there. Facebook, IG, my email is there. My phone number is there. My address is there, even though I live in another country. Everything is there. You can contact me there. And then if you need any extra information, you want to know more about me or book some time with me, that's on the calendar as well. All of that is on that website. Just click all the links that you see at the bottom. You can follow me on IG. You can follow me on Facebook. I do have a private Facebook group for people who join my program. And if you would like more information on that, I can happily send you the link to my Masterclass. Now, my Masterclass is the one. That's the one right there. Because it's an hour and a half of me explaining every detail of what I do and why I do what I do, and my program that I created from my own heart, soul, and blood, sweat, and tears. Lots of tears. Lots of tears. Just say to put that in there. Lots of crying. I don't know if I can do this another, and if anybody's felt like that, you don't have to be a teacher to feel that way either.
Right.
Burnout is real for a whole lot of people. You don't have to be a teacher to feel that way, where you just in the parking lot crying like, oh my God, I got caught here again and do this again. I have been there. So my goal is to open up the door and shuffle you in. So come on, let's come through this door together. I'll show you how to get through it. I will show you how to get through it. And if you ever get to this space again, this will tell you how to get out. So that is a little bit about what I do. And if you want to contact me again, www.iamkendria.com. That's my personal website. It has all my information on it and all my links. The book is there, everything.
Sounds good. And we will include those links in the video description, so you guys can find those down there. So before we close, so any final thoughts or key takeaways that you want our viewers to walk away with from this episode?
I just did like a Facebook Live. I do Facebook Live every week, and I talked on this subject, and it won't leave me alone, so I'm going to say it again. You have to be intentional about your life. You have to be intentional if you want to be exceptional as well. Exception doesn't, being great doesn't knock on your door and says, come see me. Hey, right. I'm here for you. No, you have to be intentional about the things that you want in life, period. I know that's a grand statement, but it is true. Small things, big things, little things, everything that you want, you have to either purpose yourself to go be about getting it and position yourself to get it and be ready to receive it when it shows up.
Yeah.
So that's why I end all of my Facebook with my name is Kendria Johnson and I am exceptional. And so are you.
I love that. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you again for being here and for sharing your knowledge, insight, and experience with us. It's amazing. I mean, I've learned so much, and I hope that the people watching have as well. So thank you for being here. Also, thank you, audience, for being here and for watching as well. So be sure to check out our other episodes of this series of The Energy of Gratitude. If you're getting as much out of it as I am, please be sure to let your friends, family, and others know. And then be sure to subscribe below if you haven't already to get notified of future episodes and videos on our channel. So thanks again, and we will see you in the next video.